All right, y'all, welcome back to Outside the Levees. I'm Jared Serenay. I'm down here in South Louisiana on the river. I got my cousin Joey with me today, and we are putting out limb lines for catfish. Number one goal is a big flathead or a flathead catfish, but everything in between after that, whether it be blues, channels, maybe even a turtle, but definitely trying to catch a flathead. We in the right habitat for it on a nice little river here. So y'all come with us. Let's go get some lines set out and have some fun. We got limb lines we putting out here. This is one of Joey's old sets. Just gonna go ahead and freshen everything up a little bit. Get a new hook on it. So that's the hook line. The hook line goes to a swivel here. That way when that catfish starts spinning, he just spins with the swivel, not spinning the whole line. So what we did was we located the old line, cut it, and replaced the bottom part, the hook part. Now we're gonna bait it, and that'll be our first line ready to go. Catfish candy.
Yes, sir.
How about that, y'all? Okay, there we go.
Also seen this on I don't know if it was TikTok or Instagram. But they take their old plastics and they just cut them up into pieces.
Okay.
And they put it on the end of the hook so the fish can't just slide off of it.
Okay. So you clear the
yeah,
right. Okay, so that's an old piece of plastic, plastic lure. Nice.
Yeah.
Like
Learn something new. And then what we do is just push off and let the fish float by itself.
Right.
Instead of just, you know.
There you go. All right, y'all, so that's our first line. Let's go put out some more. All right, y'all, we found a real deep drop off here, so we're tying a new line. That's typically good when you can find something that drops that well off the bank here. Would you?
It's a 4 ounce.
Huh? 4?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's a little deeper, so.
Right, we wanted to get down
Try
there.
to get down there. But yeah, I use anyway, me. If it's too small, add a couple or two.
Yeah, right. That's what I got 1.5, but we could add 2 and make 3. So there she is. That's gonna be the one right there, Joe.
Already knowing with that pink line, can't go wrong. Easy candy or something a little fight for?
A little fight. Yeah, we want something to put on a big show. Put on a big show for us. There he is, in plastic. I like that trick. Looking good, bro. Looking good. You wanna go back to the side? To the side like that? Alright. Alright, y'all, this is the one, huh? Don't worry, we got more. Go get us one, little fish. That way you know it's yours, huh?
Yeah,
Pink and blue. I like it. Oh. Uh-oh. We might be able to catch us a couple frogs when we go home, Joe. Scoot out. Hey, see if this one already made up on touch. All right, y'all, some nice strong line, nice big 8/0 circle hooks. That's what's gonna get us, hopefully, a flathead. That's what we targeted, and that's why we got live bait. That's why we came to the river and got out the marsh, because I've been having a hankering for a flathead, I ain't gonna lie. Got our live bait in here, dead bait in here. A lot of our bait didn't make it, unfortunately. Alright, let's see what we got. Nice catfish. All right, y'all, a little catfish for a big catfish. That's the one right there. That sucker is lively too. All right, y'all, got another one. That's what, number 6?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna back out real slow. Now, this one here has got a long ways to go. We tied it close to the bank. Oh, watch the net. So we're backing off. That one's coming out way far from the bank. Come on, little fish. All right, y'all. That's number 6. Not too bad. We're making a little progress. A little bit at a time. The far one? Broke off one right here. Alright, y'all, that big catfish, that's gonna be the one right there. That's the big flathead. Big old lively catfish. Alright, go get him. Go get him. All right, folks, we used up all of our live bait. Now we're using cut bait. So we're setting a few of those out. Joey just tied one on. Got a hook line, a piece of cut bluegill. That's all my bait that didn't make it in the live well. We're gonna get our live well going a little bit. It's a little bit stronger, but it made it good for the first day. Oh yeah, that's a catfish, bro. That's gonna be it. All the limb lines are out, and we're gonna go get some rest. I'm probably gonna be like a kid before Christmas. Can't wait to see what we got in the morning. So that's when we'll see y'all. All right, good morning, good morning. We back on the river. Trying to see what we got, folks. Here's line number 1 right there. Line number 1. Wish us luck.
Cut them down there.
Try that and let's see if maybe we could. All right. Give us a little. Oh, there it goes. Come on. How about that? All right.
Bait gone.
Bait gone. All right, line number 2. I hope we're good. Yeah, we got one. We got one. Yeah, we got one. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Too many experiences with them going back. Going to the wrong places, I should say.
All right. All right. There you go. And then that line, I'll just need a hook now. Okay. All right, fish number one. Not too bad, bro. Ain't a bad one at all, my friend. Yeah. Alright, line number 3. Nothing. Nothing on line number 3. Are we rebaiting?
Nah, we don't got rebait.
Alright. Nothing on line number 3. Oh yeah.
No?
I don't know yet, Joe. Yeah, we got, oh yeah, we got something. It's a big blue. Big blue. Hold on. It's a big old blue. Ah, come on, he's in that alligator grass. Oh. He ain't little. Alright, let me see. Oh, come on. Oh my god, it's getting me so. Oh, you sucker. Hold on, Joe. Let me see if I get this. There you go. Got it? Yeah. He in there? Alright.
That's the ones we like, baby.
That's the ones we like, baby. Alright.
One of the ones at least. That's the one we have.
Alright.
You ain't have faith in this line, huh?
I didn't see. I can't see him until we right on top of him. I can't see him. If I tied him, maybe, but I can't ever see him.
See what that plastic at, huh?
Mm-hmm. There we go. Not too bad, my friend. Not too bad at all. Hang that in the tree and we ride it a rock and roll to the next one. Damn, that's a big one. Oh. Alright, that was line number 5. We're doing alright, ain't we? Got some meat in the pot already. That was line number 5, y'all. That is a big one.
Take this next one, I'm gonna slice their tail.
Okay.
So they can start pumping their blood up.
Sounds good. All right. Another log. Maybe try pulling it with the boat. You know what I'm saying? It might come out. If you want to cut it here, I'll tie it off to the boat. Come out? All right. least you got the weight. Alright. It's tight. Yeah, it's tight. That's what we like to see, bro. What the hell? Wait, which one's yours? This one?
On the right, yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. Alright, you good to go now.
Throw him in the long grass. You hear me?
Huh?
The right tree right here. Got one on. And at the bottom, closer to the root or the stump.
Yeah. Alright, y'all, we got one on. Alright, let's see, Joe. Let's see, Joe. Uh-oh.
That looks big.
Uh-oh. He's trying to get away, Joe. Alright. He's trying to get away.
Oh, no. Turtle.
Uh-oh.
Turtle.
Alright. Okay, Joe. Oh, that's not a bad one at all, Joe. Damn. Holy cow. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hey, we're gonna eat this son of a gun, Joe.
Hell yeah.
Alright, hold on. Let's see. Come here. Then that ain't gonna work, Joe.
I got you.
Let him go. Just. Wow, look at us, Joe. We come for cat.
Well, you get caught by him.
Alright, let's see. Alright, so what we're gonna do, try to get it. Get his tail. I need to get his tail. Alright, yep, just give me a little sit. Alright, we're good. We're gonna flip him. Flip him. Alright. Ooh, he's clean too, Joe. Alright. Alright, just get him up. Alright. There we go, Joe. We got it. Alright, we're good. We're good, Joe. Them boys. Them boys catfishing and caught him a turtle, bro. What?
I needed him, I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, son. Look at us, him. Joe. We them turtle boys, y'all. We was trying to catfish, I swear we was. Damn, that ain't a bad one. All right, let's get him in. All right. All right. I gotta switch my name.
Wake up and be blessed, bro.
What? All right, y'all.
Always could be worse.
We got meat now. Yeah, so drag him back and then tie his head that way. That way you can, when you know, we can still do the catfish stuff we need to do with him in here. Oh, that's a beautiful one. Man, they really don't get no prettier than that, Joe. All right, that's good. All right. Oh, no, no. Don't let him flip. Get a foot on him, Joe. All right. Yeah, I'll hold that. I'll keep pressure on his head. All right, see if you can flip him again on his back. Flip him one more time. It's all right. We're good. All right. All right, now we got to get the line, tie him off. All right, tie him off. So we'll try to keep him on his back for most of it. He should calm down soon once he's on his back for a little while. All right. Man, that's a pretty turtle. There we go. Get him on his back. and just tie him off real good. There we go, Joe. We still got a lot of catfish lines left to run. Damn, I can't believe that. At first I thought he was a little one too. That's a big male. He's a nice, beautiful big male, bro. God, they don't get no prettier than that. I'm telling you, they rarely that clean looking. I'm telling you how clean he is, bro. Like, that just don't happen. Wow. Look how pretty that one is. Man. Big old feet on him. That's an animal there, son. What you think about that, Joey?
Yeah, I needed him.
That's a look. That's a bycatch, y'all. We were not setting for him, I promise. But sometimes it be like that. Still hoping we get that big flathead. Oh, okay. See it here. Okay. I don't see the line yet. Yeah, I see it. Back up. I hope. Back up a little bit. We got a fish. Got a fish? Yeah, hold on. I hope. Hold what you got. Alright, another blue. Oh, Lord.
Big one?
Yeah, nice one. Oh, alright, you ready? Oh, there we go. Alright, bro.
That cut bait.
That cut bait. Gotta give them something to think about. So we don't know where the pliers are now, huh? Let's see if I get him.
Right here, on the gas tank.
Okay, so if you pop that out. All right. All right. There we go, Joe. All right, well, it be like that sometimes. We already know what the trophy of the day is, so yeah, the pressure's off. Yeah, hold on. We got meat, y'all. You can say a lot of things about us, but you can't say we didn't get the meat.
No diddy.
All right, so now I have a decision to make. Am I gonna make this a turtle video or a catfish video? What's gonna be on the thumbnail? By the time y'all are watching, y'all will know my decision. All right, y'all, we got our first tree shaker. Turtle's acting up over here. All right, we shaking.
Might be one of them ones, cuz.
You think?
Might be.
Oh man, that would make the day.
Wasn't shaking.
That would make the day right there, son. We got it shaking, y'all. Oh, oh, it's a shaker. It's a shaker. I'm gonna come on the left side, Joe. All right, y'all, my GoPro died, but we back in action. There is something nice on here. Oh, no. Yep, no, that's all right. Oh, what?
I mean, something was eating that.
The turtle had to,
Jeez, he's still alive.
That's what had it when we pulled up the turtle.
Think so?
That's gotta be.
Yeah, because he barely
Look
got
at the beak. Look, you can see the beak.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, we gotta come back and set some turtle line.
How about that, partner? Wow. That ain't that something. Look at that, y'all. Turtle ate us up. Wow. Yeah, look, you could see. That's a decent sized turtle too.
Yep.
Damn. Ain't that something?
He was.
All right, partner. Well, you go ahead and finish it off. That's all you. We ain't eating it. Damn, how about that, Joe? God.
That explains a lot.
That explains a lot. Alright. Alright, no flatheads just yet. But we did get a surprise giant alligator snapping turtle that we're gonna cook. You've seen me do it 2 times now, go out and catch them. Since this one was really kind of a bycatch, we'll go ahead and cook it, you know? And we got a few big catfish also. So life ain't bad at all on the river, folks. Not too bad. All right, y'all, there's the big hammerhead. Like I said, this is probably the biggest, cleanest one I've caught. The ones I've caught with Josh that are this big are normally covered in algae and everything else. But this one here has got a lot of his color still showing. It's full of leeches. So Joey's gonna run and do a few things, and we're gonna do a catch and cook on this one, a clean and cook. We'll go ahead and cook one for y'all. We hadn't done that yet. This one here wasn't really even trying to catch him, so I feel like that's a good one to keep. Joey's first one. So let's get to cooking this one.
Give me one of them boys.
All right, folks, I got me about 2 pounds, maybe 2.5 pounds of turtle meat here. We're gonna go ahead and do a traditional New Orleans style turtle soup. And so I guess I'm just gonna kick that right off and get right into it. All right, so first thing I wanna do is grind this turtle meat up. I got most of the silver skin off and fat and all that good stuff. All right, I'm gonna add a little oil to my pot. I'm gonna get my turtle meat in there, start browning that down. I threw together my own Creole seasoning. This is some paprika, some garlic powder, some salt, thyme, a few other things. A little bit of magic in there, you know what I mean? And season that meat down and start browning it. Get some stick to the bottom, that's all good, you know, that's all par for the course. I'm gonna keep it cooking hot. All right, a little bit more seasoning, that should do it. All right, I dried it off pretty good. I patted it dry, but I could see it's still creating some liquid in there, so I'm gonna leave my heat high, try to cook that liquid out fast. All right, once we get that brown, I wanna get the turtle meat out, and we're gonna empty that liquid out. Definitely cooked a lot of liquid out of that meat. All right, we got all that liquid out of there. Now I'm gonna add my onion, bell pepper, and celery. Start cooking that down. All right, and once we get them onions cooked down, I'm gonna go ahead and drop in about 1.5 Creole tomatoes. I'm gonna drop in about 4 cloves of garlic. Cook that down for a little while. About 3-4 minutes. All right, and once that cooks a few minutes, I'm gonna add my turtle meat back in. Then I'm gonna start adding some flour, thicken it up. Cook that down a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna start adding a little bit of beef stock to it. Add a little bit at a time and break up all that stuff up off the bottom. They got stuff on the bottom that creates a lot of the flavor. We don't want to add too much beef stock at once. We want to really scrape that bottom and get that stuff off of there. Keeping the heat high for now until we get it to its final spot. Then we'll turn it slow and low, but for now we're keeping that heat high. Keep adding your stock a little bit at a time. Add some Worcestershire, some Worcestershire, some Worcester, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna add it. And then we're gonna take a nice scoop of tomato paste and add that too. Just gonna give it some pretty color, lots of good tomato flavor. Now, people do add sherry at this point if you cook with alcohol. We don't cook with alcohol in my house, so but sherry would really make it a traditional turtle soup. That's just one thing we don't do, but you're more than welcome to do it. All right, y'all, everything's up to temp now, and we're gonna go ahead and drop a few bay leaves in there. Stir that around. Looking pretty, ain't it? All right. And we're gonna let that cook down a couple hours. What I want to do at this point is just kind of turn the heat to about a medium and go ahead and cover it. And let that cook, stirring about every 20 minutes. All right, y'all, that was about 3 hours. We let it cook down nice and good. Let it get good and tender. That's a, that's an old turtle, so that meat takes a while to get tender. But now we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, this is the New Orleans style. It's made really popular at several New Orleans' best restaurants. I know Brennan's does one, and Paul Prudhomme did one. So we dropped in some spinach, and we want that spinach to stay green, but we drop in some spinach. Now it's ready to serve. I'm sorry, wait, one more thing. Then we're gonna finish with some lemon. A little bit of lemon juice in there. Don't want to overdo that. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. That spinach will kind of wilt down a little bit too. All right. All right. And we'll make us a bowl here. We got all that, and last but not least, we're gonna finish it off with some egg. And that is your turtle soup, folks. All right, folks, look at that. Let's get a good scoop of everything with the egg, the turtle. When it all comes together, it's like magic, folks. Not too bad at all. Well, thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see some of our other snapper and turtle videos, they're listed right here. This really was intended to be a catfish video, but when you catch one like that and you decide to keep it, we had to turn it into a snapper and turtle video. So here's some other ones. You can see that we did some catch and release, and just something we really enjoy doing. We really enjoy having y'all, and we'll see you on the next one.